When we think about dive into sharing initiative, that can mean taking your sport and turning it into a community service activity. So I have a student who plays soccer, just as an example, because some students are very athletic and they think, oh, but this is my one thing and I don't know what I can do. For my soccer student, what he's doing right now, and he did this last year. He was a sophomore. So once again, he was one of the sophomores I met. And then I told him, hey, look, this is what the universities want to see. Let's see if we can take what you're doing now and kind of turn it into something that gives back to the community. And I said, what if you had an equipment drive of some kind? He's like, I guess I could do a Cleats drive. And then he just went all in on it. And he didn't make any flyers or anything because teenage boy. All he did was tell his soccer coach in school and all of his teammates there, and then his club team. He told everybody there, and then he put up just bins, not even massive bins, just the ones you see at Costco. He just put up bin here, bin there. And then one or two times he posted on social media. But then he went around because he was more of a talker and not necessarily the type and advertise. But he went around and told people. And they ended up raising, I was shocked because, again, sophomore, not checking in frequently. He raised, by the first time I checked with them, they had 120 pairs of cleats. Then when we checked again, and the final count when they took over, which this was going to go over to Egypt at one of the orphanages, because it wasn't some complicated setup. It was because his friend was Egyptian and they were going there to visit family over the summer, and this was going to be taken with their luggage. Okay, just so we're clear, this wasn't like a teenager went and set up this whole thing and it was massive. No, his friend was Egyptian. They were going to go over the summer, so we didn't have this massive like set up this thing. They end up with like 250 pairs of cleats, right? And that was his first time. So now they're like, oh, we could do something like this if again, because it was worth it. People participated. So that's one example of how a sport can be turned into